Thanks for meeting me. Of course, I'm always looking to help with something fun other than helping you get into trouble. This time you might be doing both. Turns out I have learned the more people love music, but Jesus, excuse me. I may have upset them recently when I entered the Black Lake without an invitation. Turns out she was right. I'm hoping this concert we are planning at the lake show will feel like a peace offering, because if the more people welcome me back into the lake, I might find the final coast vault. But to have a concert, we need musicians. Good thing I invited some of you at your request. The Weed Sisters. She is Myron Osino and Coley. Thanks for meeting me. How could we forget? You helped with the potion we used to put Flinch to sleep. Because of that scheme, we were able to play a concert on the train grounds. Do the hippogriff with us while old Flitchy counted sheep. To call you here, so thanks for coming down. Its creepy, melancholy vibe suits us well as a band, and our fashion sense behind blends right into the alley stock style. Well said. But what is your favorite thing about this dark and devious place? I like the creepy vibe. You never know what's around the corner. We should write a song about that. We have a proposition for the band. I've heard you have an ambition to play in the Great Hall someday, but we were wondering if you'd consider a concert at the Black Lake as a warm-up. We will tell you, just hear us out. You make some good points. The Black Lake does sound like a great place to walk out. We'll make sure to invite all our friends. There's a crowd of Eagle fans, and perhaps the more people will even surface to listen to the performance. I think it's a brilliant idea, but there's one problem. Recently pinched Coley's 18-string guitar, and without it we can't play. To the band's music, to life, right? What if I could get that guitar back? Then would you agree to do the concert? We'll be on high alert from the last stunt we pulled on him. You know the one, because you helped us with the sleeping potion that kept that cantankerous curmudgeon away. I'll deal with him again. I promise I can handle Flinch. We need to hurry and find Coley's guitar. Flinch could come back any minute. I promised the Weird Sisters we would get it back so they could play in the concert. I'm counting on it, because if they do, they may invite me to the Black Lake. There's the guitar hidden over there. Who else could it belong to? Flinch is too grumpy to play music. What do we have here? Mr. Flinch, what are you two doing in my office unattended? I'm sure there's a simple explanation. Mrs. Norris, I'm always so pleased that she likes me. That's it. We are here because Alonza and I were just talking about how wonderful Mrs. Norris is. And you still shouldn't be snooping around my office. We won't snooping. We want to write a song for Mrs. Norris. This sounds like a bunch of, well, I don't know what. What I do know is that I should drag you to the headmaster's office right now. Which is why it's perfect that you are here. Why don't you tell us your favorite things about Mrs. Norris? I guess there's no harm in praising Mrs. Norris. Your dedication to Mrs. Norris and your admiration for her are commendable, and you even see Mrs. Norris deserves to be celebrated. What sort of song would this be? A moving ballad, emotional and respectful, something that would really communicate how inspiring she is. Looks like Mrs. Norris agrees. I've never much liked it anyway, but the song better be good and Mrs. Norris needs to love it. Now I have to maintenance duties, get your instrument and get to work. That was brilliant. I never thought I'd say this, but I have Mrs. Norris to thank. Guess we're back to normal. Go ahead and hiss. You served your purpose. Now it's time to get this guitar to the Weird Sisters. There you go, one 18-string guitar, tone safe and sound. That's brilliant, but it couldn't have been an easy getting this out of Flinch's office. How'd you nick it without the old grump knowing? We didn't. Dawkins told Flinch he wanted to write a song about Mrs. Norris, and Flinch just handed it over. Well, that was quite clever. You're a devious one, I'll give you that. We shouldn't be surprised. You were a great help the last time we needed to dodge him. It's your guitar, don't you have anything to say? He's a man of few words, but he's sincere. We are all grateful to the both of you. This is brilliant. For the first time since Flinch snagged that guitar, the Weird Sisters are armed and dangerous, with instruments of rock and sweet, sweet tunes. Which means we can finally start playing in your concert at the Black Lake. I wonder what kind of song the more people would like. The more people again. You two are really focused on entertaining those mysterious creatures. We just think the whole Wizarding world deserves to experience the Weird Sisters' music. Nah, that's right. Why be selfish? All creatures should have the opportunity to appreciate your brilliant songs. Let's do it. Sounds like we are ready for your concert. Super enthusiastic, which your fans will definitely appreciate. I know you were wondering what kind of song they'd like, and I have an idea about that. The vibe of the concert is established with the first song. If people stand up for it, the more people start bobbing their heads out of the lake, we'll know we made the right choice. We know we want to play the Do the Hippogriff. This is the night, and magic works, so it should be one of those. If Coley feels strongly enough to speak up about it, who are we to argue? I think you should start with the This is the Night. We can definitely spark a fire in the audience with that one. It's settled. Song will open the concert and set the tone for both the students and the audience and the creatures. Like the more people. Sounds like we're all set, so let's get ready for a Wizarding Rock concert at the Lake Show. Do you think this concert will have a mosh pit? I heard there's a thing muggles do, though I have no idea what moshing is, so maybe we should avoid it. It's a peace offering to the more people to get Darko's invader back into the Black Lake. And if it works, I can start searching for the vault again. I think we need to focus on the mission. What do you think? Do you agree with me about having fun? Barnaby's right. It's a concert. We all deserve to have a little fun and enjoy it. And maybe even mosh. You would think this is all fun and games because lately you can't seem to focus on our mission. What does that mean and why are you so grumpy? But today she does seem especially grumpy. That you have been making all these plans without even telling me. We were supposed to be searching for Oz, Mole, and Hogwarts, but suddenly you're planning concerts instead. And it sounds like they have already been investigating the Black Lake. We founded the Circle of Kahana together. The least you could do is keep me in the loop calling an opponent Phaeton, but it looks like the concert is going to start soon. Let's get. Lee's got a point. We need to talk about what you'll do if you are able to get back in the water. There's definitely a lot to consider once I'm in the Black Lake. I hear you both, but none of this advice will matter if I can't get back in it. You're about to find out if your plan worked. Thanks for coming. I know you're here to see this band and not me. So please welcome the Weird Sisters. First song goes to a very special friend who did us a massive favor. When all is dark, they yep. And they even gave you a personal shout out. I'll have to say I'm dead chuffed at the honor. Look. The more people heard the music, she's the more woman I dueled with when I first entered the Black Lake. Guess she took the concert as a peace offering. It's time to re-enter the Black Lake. I'm a student at Hogwarts. I'm so happy to see you again. I shouldn't have entered the Black Lake without permission. I hope the concert helped make up for all of that. If that means you accept my apology, but you must be wondering why I'm here. I believe there's a cursed vault hidden in the lake. Perhaps you know of it. No, it's difficult to communicate, but I appreciate you listening. If you or anyone else might know where the vault is, perhaps you could lead me. Where are you going? I think she wants me to follow her. This could be our lead I've been waiting for. This is a beautiful place. This is where the Coast Vault is. Or perhaps someone here knows how to lead me there. Are you saying you want me to wait here? Alright then, that's what I'll do. This place is amazing. Everything looks so ancient, and this statue is huge. This must be your queen, and I think you want me to dress her. Creatures and cultures are different. Some like formalities, others appreciate being down to earth. So how would this royal prefer to be addressed formally? Your Royal Highness, it is an honor to be in your presence. Do I have permission to speak on the issue of which I have journeyed to your kingdom today? My mole friend may have told you I'm looking for a coast vault. I believe it is hidden in the Black Lake. So I'd do anything to get your help. If you're asking if I mean it, I assure you I do. Just tell me what you want and I'll try to make it happen. I think you'd like me to take a look at these objects. It seems clear to me that you value these items, but they have seen better days. You love music and you can no longer use this lyre, and the comb and necklace have been damaged. I think I understand. If I can bring you new versions of these three items, you'll lead me to the vault. And that's exactly what I'll do. I promise I'll gather all these treasures and be back soon. This could be my final step. 39. I got 8 more chapters. 8 chapters left, including this one. I think. Did I do the math correct? Suddenly sounds like your trip to the lake was exciting, and it's getting us closer to finding the vault. I especially liked hearing about your mole person village. I can't believe you met the actual Merqueen. I would be at novice addressing royalty. But what was your favorite part of your experience? Exploring a new world was quite exciting. Like Chiara said, the village's structure was unusual. Though I suppose the huts I saw could be considered smaller versions of our dormitories. And now all that stands between us and beating Wakepick to the vault is finding 3 tribute items. Yeah, sure, she knows where it is, not entirely, but right now it's our best bet, and she didn't seem like the kind of creature who would be dishonest. We are here to help, so tell us what you need. So we need a lure, a jewel necklace, and a fancy comb. Sounds easy enough. I'm not sure where you're going to find a lure that doctors can easily bring underwater. But we'll use a shrinking charm if that's a problem. The fancy comb should be simplest to get, so we should focus on that for last. Actually, it's not like jewels are part of the Hogwarts uniform. I have an idea for that. Next up, Alonza Alves. Thanks for having lunch with me. I always appreciate an invitation from a friend. I imagine you have had many invitations to socialize since organizing the Weird Sisters concert. That's kind of you to say, but we both helped to make that possible. It did look like the students were having a great time. So was my mission to meet the mole people, and now they may have even helped me find the coast vault. I need to bring the queen 3 tribute items. Would you be willing to donate a jeweled necklace for the mole queen? That's brilliant. It's my favorite, and I'm reluctant to part with it. But give me a chance to make you see why it's important. You do make a good argument, and I agree being Wakepick and R to the Coast Vault is important. I'm still worried that you're so focused on beating Wakepick that you're not having enough fun at school. Name it. You have to tell me one totally fun and frivolous thing you have always wanted to do. Throw a wild party. I'd love to throw a wild party, perhaps somewhere off the grounds, but it'd be for everyone. Games and laughs, and even some dancing. Consider me already replied yes to that party. Alonzo, I can have a fun, frivolous side as well and chase the vaults. And so I'll get you the necklace for the Mole Queen. That's 2 I owe you this month. You said you needed 3 tributes. What's next on the list? A Leo, and for that I'm going to recruit the sneakiest bloke I know, J. Kim. You damn Cheers, Jay. I'm glad I was able to catch you here. Where else would student J. Kim be? Alright, don't get angry, or should I say more angry than usual. Why should Pitts give student J Kim a break for student Dako Stan? Because Jay will work even harder after a break, which is what a taskmaster like you wants, right? Don't I get saying this? It'll be just a minute, and then I promise Jay will get right back to work. That was some smooth talking. Now who's the sneaky one? I hope I didn't cause you any more trouble. Well, I'm not crazy about you promising that I'll work harder, but I get that you were just trying to get with the Pitts, and my middle name is Trouble. It's Bo, but it may as well be Trouble. So don't worry about it. Now, what do you need? I met the Merqueen, and I think she's going to lead me to the vault. But first, I need to bring her 3 tribute items, but I'm not sure where to find the next item she wants. So you came to me to figure out how to acquire the most challenging prize. I thought we could talk about how I might get one. Finding the Merqueen alone is an interesting challenge. I agree that it won't be easy, but you'll get us one. But also because I know you believe in the Circle of Kahana's mission. Thanks. What else have I got to do? Beating Rickpick to a vault is better than getting bossed around by Pitts. And once I do, I can return to the Black Lake, find the final Coast Vault. Thanks for helping me search the bathroom. Don't mention it. This is important to the Circle of Kahana business. Though it seems completely mad that somehow all the combs in Hogwarts have just up and disappeared. All the other Circle Kahana members reported the same thing in their houses. All I know is the timing of the combs vanishing couldn't be worse. And if I can, she might lead me to the vault. I'm grateful to both of them, but without a comb, I won't be fulfilling the request. So there must be someone who knows where all the combs went. There is Duncan Ash. It's been a while. Happy to see me. I am happy to see you, despite the bad blood between you and my brother before you died. People really come here looking for me. Were you implying that you know where the combs have disappeared to? If you know, you have to tell us, please. So you see, Duncan, you simply have to tell us where the combs are. If you still hate R, this is a great way to get back at them. So I guess you'll just have to figure out the mystery of who took the combs by yourself, just like I spend most of my time as a ghost by myself. I thought you were past all of this. No, it did not. But the comb is the final item we need. The prefect's bathroom would be the hardest place for whoever took the combs. So there must be a clue around here. Isn't that a toad? Dennis, he reminds me of the Fog Spawn incident. That's Tulip's pet. She never goes anywhere without him, and come to think of it, she loves pranks. What are you going to do? I'm going to take Dennis back to Tulip, and when I do, I'll find the comb I need for the Merqueen. Quark, I was wondering where you had hopped off. Hello, Charlie and I found Dennis in the prefect's bathroom. It I thought it odd that he was lost there since none of you are prefects and I wouldn't have any reason to be in there. I'm not sure. I think Dennis being in the bathroom may have something to do with that while our combs are missing. Wouldn't have any idea why that may be the case. Are you calling us thieves? Definitely, because there's a cauldron full of combs right behind. Yeah. I thought we covered it up fast, but not technically stealing. We are simply stealing because we plan to return all the combs to the owners for an epic prank on. So as you can see, we are quite excited to tone everyone's Hogwarts hair a hideous color. By the time we are done, even Snape's hair will look as ugly as a flubberworm mucus. Enchanted combs do sound funny, and I know you all love a good prank, but I need to ask for one of those combs back. George is right, the prank only reaches its truly epic potential if the whole school looks ugly. Merqueen of the Black Lake is going to lead me to the vault, but only if I bring her back 3 gifts she requested. You had to go and give us a good reason, didn't ya? I think we have to help Darkos out after all. Beating Wakepick to the vault is nearly as important as this epic prank. You won't regret it, already do, but go ahead, pick the prettiest one. Surely there'd be more combs than that. Good luck with your prank. That's usually the best part of the fun. Now that I have this comb, it's almost time to return to the Merqueen.